What's up, Libra? How's it going? This is your July monthly reading. I'm sorry it's a little late. You know, we're not even in Mercury Retrograde yet, and I'm like, there's been a lot of things that have come up, right? Because we're in this really big transformational stage, so things are transforming. There's some stuff that I want to tell you before I start the reading. June 21st, we moved into Cancer season, so happy Cancer season. Sorry, like, just a week ago when I was like, happy Cancer season, like, the effects of Cancer season hadn't really started to hit me, and now I'm like, happy Cancer season. So June 28th was a full moon in Capricorn, and that was a really big shifter that really, like, that was a really big energy. It really shifted a lot of stuff for us. On July 13th, we're going to have a new moon in Cancer. So today is July 8th. No, July 9th. So Friday is the new moon in Cancer. So the new moon is a great time for magic. It's a great time for organized or group manifestations. All you covens and churches and manifestation stations out there. Friday night is going to be a really good time to do a lot of energy work in regards to love, your home life, the home life of... This only came out in your reading. I wish I would have said this in all the other ones. I wish Spirit would have given me this earlier. The homes, so Libra, I guess there's like a lot of responsibility on you. Or no, maybe it's just that you guys are special or magical enough for this. I don't know, or maybe whatever. I'm gonna stop. Shut up, Gemini rising. Stop analyzing and continue. Okay, sorry. Sometimes I gotta talk some real shit to myself. I suggest it to everyone. So, the home life for everyone, for the collective, for everyone's home. I guess, that's, what Spirit is suggesting for you guys to focus on in your intent if you feel the pull, because that's one of the things in Cancer for that. Just got really tongue-tied. That doesn't happen to me very often. What's going on, Libra? Okay, so home life for the collective, relationships, romantic relationships, intimate relationships, and being able to communicate your feelings, being able to communicate feelings that make you feel vulnerable. It's a good time to do positive manifestations or any kind of magic around those things this Friday night, okay? Now, the thing is, we're already starting to feel it a little bit, okay? But starting next week after this new moon in Cancer, Mercury's gonna stop and do an about face and start going the other direction. And we're starting to feel that already, because in a couple weeks on July 26th, Mercury is going to be fully retrograde. Because of this, all of my personal readings are going to be on sale until Mercury can get its shit together. So, jaxmoonbeam444@gmail.com is my email address if you want to book a personal reading with me for any type of, wherever you feel that you need guidance for this energy coming up the next couple months, because it's going to be really intense and people are just now starting to feel it. So there's other ways to contact me in the description box, if you want. But it's going to be best for you if you want to work with me for this, if you book soon, because I'm already a couple weeks out in the booking, and time is kind of the essence with this. I'm not going to turn anybody away. It's just, first come, first serve. Anyway, so Mercury goes retrograde July 26th. The good news is that the next day there is a full moon in Aquarius on July 27th. And I feel like Spirit has been letting me know, and I can feel it, that full moon is going to be really magical. It's going to have, it's going to be like the wish come true moon, I feel, for a lot of people. There's going to be a lot of really good karma and miracles and beautiful things that are going to start happening after that full moon. If, probably for just about everybody, but, if you're real evil, if you've been real evil, Libra, if you've been real evil, I don't know what to tell you, okay? So, the karma thing is really on you, alright? So, the other pieces of information for the next couple months that Spirit wanted me to give everybody for July is, set a place aside for yourself, away. I swear the clock dings every time I get into this. Every time. With every video, I swear I feel like that's been happening. Okay, so set aside a place for yourself where you can go to just be alone. If you get too up in your feels and you feel too unbalanced and you just can't, you just can't. And it's going to be different for everybody. I've already been seeing people losing their shit, and act like they're just acting like a demon. I know people, and I've seen people just cry, just waterworks, just like, why am I this upset? It's like stuff that it doesn't make sense that you be that upset. Cancer season is the 4 weeks of the year where we are astrologically the most sensitive anyway, okay? But this year it's like this explosion of these energies because it's Cancer season, Mercury retrograde, and damn near every other motherfucking planet is in retrograde right now. And there's lunar eclipses, solar eclipses. It's just a lot, and it's really like pushing out all that old energy that nobody needs anymore. But pay attention because all masks are coming off, okay? So however people handle this energy is going to be a clear indication of what they got going on inside of them. The stuff that they usually try to hide. That shit ain't going to be hidden no more. Just pay attention. So, so give yourself some place to go if you feel like you're losing it, so you can lose your shit, someplace away from people. Get all your shit together and then go back out into the living, okay? And put beautiful things in whatever this place is, whether it's someplace outside, like in a little corner of your yard where you feel really comfortable, like anywhere, a bedroom, a closet, like anywhere, you just give yourself a space and prepare it. So the other piece of advice is to be really vigilant wherever you go for the next 2 months, especially if you work with the public or if you're vacationing or if you're going to like festivals, things like that where you're around a lot of people, because things could things could get really heated around you and you might not notice. You could be drinking, you could be, high on whatever, right? Like, you could be all up in another dimension, right? And shit could pop off right next to you, and all of a sudden, you have I can't believe this is the phrase that came into my mind. It seems so offensive. You have a bunch of piss in your Cheerios, and you're like, where does it come from? Well, Cancer season Mercury Retrograde is where that came from. So your extra piece of advice for you, Libra, that just came up is to be really cautious when you are traveling in vehicles, black vehicles. Wow, that's so specific. Really all vehicles, but I specifically was given a vision just now of a black car. It was not very big. It was a little sporty looking, a little older looking, maybe a Toyota. I am awful with names, so I know what a car looks like, but don't ask me who made it or what the damn thing is called, because I ain't gonna know. I'm gonna be like, that cool black one that looks sporty, I could draw it for you. Give me a piece of paper and a pen. But so be careful when you're commuting, especially in long distances. I saw a green car as well. If y'all are going to visit your mama, if she lives far away, like another state away or something, and you're driving a green car, man, if that's you, please let me know, because that was so specific. The message is, when you're driving, there's gonna be a point where you drop something and you're listening to music and you're thinking about somebody that you're in love with, and you're about ready to go into a tunnel. And there's going to be a red sign to your right. It's going to be a circle with a white slash mark across it horizontally. And the advice for you is to be really cautious and careful, because you could get into a really bad car accident as you're going into that tunnel or as you're in the tunnel. If you do not line your car up correctly, just the edge of the front of your car, I also saw a red car, just the edge could clip, or just the tip, just the corner of the front of your car could catch just the edge of that cement opening, that curvature there of the opening of the tunnel, and you don't want that. So so be careful. Try not to do a bunch of things at once. Try to keep, if you're traveling, try to keep your thoughts light. Try to not be too spontaneous or restless, is what Spirit is saying. They're saying that restlessness is what is going to push you to get too caught up in a moment like that, where you may run into some sort of disastrous sort of thing like that. It's like Spirit is showing me that you're gonna, and this might not be for everybody, okay, because this is for Libra, Sun, and Rising, Venus, Crosswatchers, Intuitive. Like, this is for so many people. This is a specific message, for whoever it resonates for. Like, you're gonna have a lot of stuff on your mind, and so just when you're traveling, try to keep your mind clear, and don't do a lot of other things while you're driving. Don't focus on anything other than just driving, and look at the time where you're driving as your meditational time, where you almost go no mind. You know how you can sort of get into that really like delicious sort of zone when you're driving, where you're just kind of, you're focused on everything, but you're not focused on anything inside of you, just the journey and where you're going and the movement, and it's like a form of meditation. Even if the music distracts you, like, shut that shit off. Be really cautious when you're commuting, okay? And alright, so let's see what is going on with your cards. So for the end of June, that we just moved out of, and like the beginning of July, this is a little bit late because it's already July 9th, so this is still going to stretch out for a month. I'm not like, oh, I'm only going to, So, like, the beginning, like this last week, and maybe like a little bit before that, that's sort of where this energy is. And we have the Five of Cups, which shows you being a little depressed, uninterested, bored. You're offered something and you didn't want it. You felt that it was chaotic, that it was just going to bring chaos to your life. Looks like a really good life decision, Libra. I'm serious. You wanted to protect yourself because this person reminded you of someone from your past, someone who was abusive. You recognized the reflection. They represented your father, or they represented your brother or your sister, possibly your mother, but you picked it up and you were like, nope. You're a little crazy, you have this energy that I don't like, and I'm not interested, and you turned it down. That's really good. I'm proud of you. Where we are right now, we'll move from that into the Emperor. That's beautiful. So you, like, really gained a lot of personal power by saying no to this. You said no to this, and then you turned into this Emperor energy. This represents Aries, so this could be somebody new coming into your life also. Major arcanas represent a very, very personal thing within you, though. So I feel like this is probably the energy, your energy, like, morphing into this really powerful energy, where you really, and the really, like, I feel there's a lot of, there was a word that almost just popped in my head. Oh, it was a really good one, and they took it away from me. Well, as you move into this Emperor energy, okay, the Emperor is not just the Emperor is not a king, okay? The Emperor is the king of kings, right? Like, the Emperor, is the dude that not only has a kingdom, but he has multiple kingdoms. And he sits there, on the outskirts of everything, constantly overlooking, being able to overlook everything that he rules over. So he's very vigilant. He's always wearing his armor. He's very protective, but he's very vigilant. It's like you really have this clarity where you see everything around you for what it really is. And this clarity has helped you release these sorrows. I see you releasing these sorrows that maybe this person caused, or just sorrows from your past in general. This is a lot of releasing. I feel like this is a lot of crying, a lot of letting go of shit, and it really making a good impact on you. Card number 29, nourish the soul. It's like you're watering your own soul. That's what I feel like. I feel like your soul is getting watered. And you going through this transformation, and because it's a transformation, you transform to a new platform where you value yourself enough and you love yourself enough to say, this isn't good enough for me. So I'm going to set that down, and I'm going to cry it out like a big girl, or, a boss. I'm going to cry it out, and I'm gonna be the motherfucking emperor, right? Because here's the world, so, and here's an eagle. So this is extremely powerful energy. So it boosted you into this extremely powerful place within yourself, and I feel like it is giving you this newfound energy that you didn't have before, this resolve, this fire to repair relationships in your life that you can now see hold the most value for you and nourish you on a soul level. You're like, you're not playing. You're like, I don't want fake bullshit. This is what you're saying. You're like, I don't want fake bullshit. I want real shit. I want relationships with people who are real, who feed my soul. This is so beautiful. Okay, so a couple weeks from now, so this is gonna put us in like the 3rd week of July. It could be a little bit different for everybody because energy flows different for everybody according to who they are and what their frequency is. But we have the Knight of Pentacles. So this dude is a professional poker player, and he's very, very skilled, and he's really, really loving in this deck, the Phantasmagoric deck. He's really loving, and he is constantly learning how to better his craft. So we see you using this this momentum to learn something new. This could be you starting a new relationship with someone that has Earth in their chart. This could be you displaying these characteristics of this, because this is an Earth, this represents Earth energy. Taurus, Virgo, Capricorn, and something, I guess this isn't something new starting. I'm sorry, this isn't something new starting. This is something that has already started. This is the progression of something that you've already been working on. So this just shows you working on your relationships, and you releasing your, you still are releasing. It's really beautiful. You're still releasing. We show you releasing here. And you're releasing here. This is a release of emotions. Look at all this blue. You're releasing here. Release your ex. You're releasing here. This is more emotion. Libra, this is so evolutionary for you. More releasing more things, giving you, freeing up more energy within you to continue to build on whatever this positive thing is in your life. And it shows you leveling up again, because you're moving into another even higher level of your personal power and strength, where you're lovingly, but very firmly standing your ground, and you know what you deserve, and you know what you want, and you're not going to accept anything less than that. Into the beginning of August, we have the Four of Cups. So after, it looks like after you get to this place where you're like, I'm just not dealing with this, it looks like you're retreating a little bit, unless this is somebody else that you're dealing with. Hang on, because we have the Four of Cups, which shows an energy of somebody being, like, sort of someone who has been in the energy of the Hermit for a while, and they're not used to playing with others, but they're lonely, and they want to play with others, but when others offer them time to play, they're like, nah, but like they really want to do it, right? That's what this energy is about. So it's like being disinterested again. I mean, we start the month off showing you like sad and disinterested with something, and we end this, about 4-week-ish reading with you still being disinterested. There's a shapeshifter, so Well, and unrequited love. And 14 have courage. This is also a card of Leo, representing the sun. This could be you. You could have Leo prominent in your chart. Moon, rising, Venus. This could be someone you're dealing with. This could be the end of a relationship with somebody who's lying to you. This could be, on a positive note, this could be you just realizing that you just don't feel the same. You just don't feel the same anymore about a person, place, or thing. Because you're shifting, you're moving up. And on a positive note, this is causing you to be able to look at yourself from different perspectives and see new perspectives of your being that you were never able to see before in this time that you're spending just by yourself. You're creating yourself, and it's almost like you're trying to, you have felt this unsatisfied feeling. Maybe about who you are. Maybe this is really interesting because I feel like this unrequited love is towards yourself, Libra. I feel like you're going to have some shit surface at the end of the month, and you're going to be like, do I really love myself? Some of you could be looking back on times in your life where you lied to people, or you were kind of a shitbag, or somebody made you feel this way, and you're working through this. And you're doing it alone, and people want to hang out with you, but you're feeling sort of down on yourself, so you're like, no, I don't really want to. I'm trying to figure out what the fuck I'm doing, and I'm looking at these areas of my life where I feel like maybe I was a bad husband, a bad wife, a bad friend, maybe a bad daughter, son, brother, sister, mother, father, where you didn't give the kind of love that you should have to this person in your life. But you're just realizing, you're gonna realize, you're beginning to realize that the reason that this happened is because you didn't give this love to yourself. And so I feel like this energy coming in here at the end is you, Libra. This is really evolutionary. This is you coming in at the end of this, in the beginning of August, saying, I have this illumination. See how this third eye is lit on this lion and that Celtic design? It's like, it's intricate. It's this awareness that you have, this part of you, this beautiful part of you that is awakening and shining light. It's like your soul is shining. Your soul is shining open. And you're being able to see the places that you didn't give yourself love before and the reasons why. I want to pull some more cards because I can't leave you on that. That's not satisfactory to me. So I'm going to get my other regular tarot deck and see what's up, okay? Because I want to know what happens after that. Because it looks like I didn't do this for any of the other readings, but it looks like you're possibly ending some relationships. The King of Cups. Yeah. Death in the Tower. Card of Scorpio. Scorpio. These are both Scorpio cards. Pisces, Cancer, Scorpio. Scorpio. Wow, this is all Scorpio energy. Maybe to move on with an Aries, Leo, Sagittarius. A new beginning with a fire sign. Oh my gosh. Or maybe a new beginning with this unconditional love, with this earth sign. Holy shit, Libra. This is Taurus, Virgo, Capricorn energy. This could definitely be more water sign energy. Wow. And now we have the Wheel of Fortune with the Knight of Pentacles. So this is another, the Knight of Pentacles came up already in that original reading. So this could definitely show a Taurus, Virgo, Capricorn that you are in love with, or that is coming into your life, wants to build with you, wants to offer you love, is your fate, is your destiny. Wow, this is so beautiful. We also have the Magician and the Three of Pentacles. So this is your fire sign for those of you that are with a fire sign, and they want to work with you. They want to come together with you and have some real growth with you. Holy shit, Libra. We have the Nine of Cups with the Seven of Pentacles. This is your wish coming true because you've put work into it. You're looking at this beautiful work that you've put in to healing yourself and being able to manifest this abundance, and you're getting your wish come true. Some of you are going to be getting married. You're going to get an offer of marriage, and it's going to release your stressful thoughts. You're stressed. The decision time is going to be over. The decision is going to be made, and you're no longer going to be single. You're going to be in a relationship with somebody because they don't have any, they're setting down all of their many options and they're choosing you because they see that they're strong with you. You tame them. In a good way, they tame you. I can't believe how good this is. This is amazing. I've never done this with anybody before. They have this new stuff they want to offer you. Somebody has an earth sign that they want to offer you something new. And it's something with a soul connection, with the Moon card, with the Page of Pentacles. This could be maybe a little bit shady, like there's some parts of this that you don't see, but overall it's really, really positive because this is a new seed being planted that somebody wants to plant with you, to grow something with you under the moon. This could be somebody that really is really attracted to you and wants to have lots of sex with you. Holy crap, Libra. Justice with the Queen of Wands. So for those of you that are dealing with that fire sign, the fire sign is going to be a very fair with you. How they deal with you in July, they're going to be very fair and very just. For those of you dealing with the fire sign, if it's a Leo, it shows you really good things coming in for with your fire sign. This beautiful joy and happiness coming in for you. You see it, you know it, it's on its way. Coming out of this time of being depressed and having this emotional maturity with the people out there that are dealing with the water signs. Some rest. I feel like some of you are going to have a time of rest, maybe close to the end of the month. And you're going to have a lot of mental clarity. This rest is going to give you a lot of mental clarity. You're going to be able to cut through all the bullshit in your life closer to the end of July and be able to see everything for what it truly is. And this also shows possibly a new job or a new relationship coming towards you very quickly, like in the Knight of Shining Armor on the with the Knight of Swords. This is an air sign. This is a really fast movement, and they're coming towards you very honestly. The High Priestess in reverse, there's no secrets here. There's no secrets here. When this air sign shows up, there's no secrets here. And then some of you are going to have a lot of emotional fulfillment with possibly that air sign there, but it might be somebody that just lost their job, or somebody that is maybe just having a bit of a hiccup with their finances, or you're looking at a situation or a relationship in your life and you're like, they really fulfill me on an emotional level, but homie ain't got no money. We got to do something about this. But then you come out of, I feel like this is the last one. I can't believe this. This is so interesting. You come out of this period of feeling tied and bound to whatever this is, and then you move into this King of Pentacles energy. So you figure it out. You're like, homie ain't got no job, and then he's got a job, and it's like really fast, and all of a sudden the pay is really good, and it gives you a lot of freedom, and you're ready to move forward. Wow, that was so cool. I've never done that before. Okay, so Libra, you guys got tons of extra messages, and I'm really happy because your video is a little late, so y'all deserve it. So, I love you guys, and if you want a personal reading, hit me up. If you want to follow me on Instagram, it's LadyMoonbeam444. I think. I'm pretty sure. I'll talk to you guys soon. Take it easy.